Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Monday, my favorite day of the week. Absolutely love it. Hope you had a good weekend. For those that don't know, this is LABRISH Live. This is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows from a Black perspective. And at the moment, we are talking about Love is Blind Season 7 and a few other things as well. For those that don't know, I'm all things sugar and shade, Sade, and I'm here with...
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely.
Yes. And as you come in, make sure you put that like button. Please do it now. Do it now. Seriously. And Nana, what else do they need to do? Please.
You need to sign up to our YouTube membership. It is just $1.99. I have put the link in the chat, I think. I'm sure I did.
You did. Yeah.
Please sign up. We are back on the road to 200. You get an extra episode from us every week, and we will start doing membership lives as well. And you guys slip into our DMs and tell us what you want from us as well. We respect our members, so please sign up. It's your way of supporting the channel, and we can give you way more content. So
yes.
Please get us to 200 again. That was great.
I know, it was so nice. It's so nice, do you know what I mean? And now it's gone down again, and I just feel sad. Seriously. Guys. Oh, well, actually, Nana, he's in the chat, please. He's there.
Okay, let's do roll call. All right. In early is Judy B. Yvonne White is in the house. Hella Curls is here. Maggie is here. Wendy is in the house, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee.
Woo! I'll be walking in Memphis. Love it.
Cher is in the house. Debbie J is here. Narissa, Sora, Twin Tiny is here as well. Fumi is in the house. Luminescent Dreams, and is this maybe another Zora is in the house?
Okay. Sora and Zora.
And we have Min who just came in the last minute.
Hey Min. Cher said, I can't afford to sign up after this. I lent Tyler $1.99.
You better get your money back.
You better get money back. There's so many lawsuits. It's so hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh my god. Nana, how you seem a little bit under the weather, Nana. What's going on?
You gave me your lurgies.
What, me?
Yes.
No, it's been ages since I saw you.
It's not. I saw you. What's the last time?
When? Wednesday. But I was nearly healed by that time.
No, and we were together the whole day. And mine was a slow manifestation from Friday. Friday, my glands came up, so I knew it was going to peak out. And from yesterday, it has, yes. It's in my throat at the moment, going to my nose. It will travel. I know at some point I'll get diarrhea and all of that jazz.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. That was TMI.
You know, it's going to be hard for me.
Oh, my God. But yeah, sorry that you're unwell. Sorry, man. Do you know what I mean? I can't lie. I'm feeling much better. Last week I was down, and the week I was down bad. And I rarely get sick. Like, do you know what I mean? So I was surprised that I was proper down. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but I'm glad to be feeling like myself again. I've got a slight little nose thing, but other than that, I'm good.
It's an all right week to be sick for me. So I did talk to you last week because we had so many things on. But yeah, this week it will just be LABRISH, and then I can go and lie down, so I'll be fine. And on Wednesday, I'm not going to be doing the main show anyway. It's the second born.
Oh,
out.
Yeah. Oh, happy birthday. 11. Oh, bless. Okay, cool. That's gonna be different. I'm really thinking about you.
I know. I'm literally always there.
Across the board, seriously. But yeah, okay, cool. Do we have a guest this week? I don't even know. No, we don't, right? We don't. We really did say no guests in Black History Month. That's what that wasn't the plan. We revised the plan. But yeah, people say get well soon.
Thank you guys.
Do you know what will really make her get well? Like if you buy our membership.
I mean.
139. I love it.
Thank
After
you,
we
Lynn.
shall receive.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the family. Please welcome Ben to the family. Please. Love that so much. That was perfect timing.
Like, right on cue.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, randomly. Are you watching Agatha? Are you watching it?
No. Oh, that's the thing that you guys were talking about. No. Disney, yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Disney
Okay, I'm gonna start. Is it a good one?
Man. Yeah, I really like it. It half scares me. It's scaring the hell out of me because I actually don't do witchy spirits, horror. I don't do any of that. Like, I'm a massive scaredy cat, like, with those things. Like, I don't like them at all. I could just about do thrillers. I could do thrillers just about, but that's about nah. And as I've got older, it's got worse. Like like things like gory things. Oh my god,
Oh,
no.
is it gory as well?
I don't like. No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
But like other things. What was I was planning to rewatch something, and I was just like, actually, there's too much blood in it. I can't actually do that. Like, even I was watching the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
Menendez? Yeah, I was watching that. And I was just like, no, there's actually too much blood here. I can't do this. I can't do it. Seriously.
No, I definitely will. I will start watching that.
I go for All Along. It's pretty good. I quite like it. It's going to finish soon as well. And then obviously, sorry, in Marvel news, let me just talk about Marvel for a little bit. But actually, Venom is out this week on the 25th of October. Okay. And I was thinking
that will be your next one to go and see.
Yeah. I can't wait. I actually really like Venom. I'm sorry, saying I was waiting for your recommendation to see if I was going to watch Agatha because it's been a minute since I watched something Marvel. Agatha's pretty good. I think it's really, I think it's layered. Do you know what I mean? It's definitely layered. Really great performances. The world building as well is great. There's just one episode where I was just like, absolutely not. Seriously, absolutely not.
Sonia's asking, have you chosen an outfit yet for the live show?
Do you know, I haven't. But I've been thinking about things and I've been doing a little bit of research. So depending how it goes, either maybe Avatar.
Okay.
Maybe. But that's a massive, and I've literally got to test the paint to see whether it's going to stain my skin or have a reaction.
That would work. That would work with your hair and everything. I can see that.
Exactly. And then I was just like, well, how confident do I feel like wearing a bodysuit right now? There's that as well. A jumpsuit or whatever. Like, there's that. Or I was thinking Cleopatra, or I was thinking things where my hair's not going to look nuts, basically. Or I was thinking, someone suggested a mermaid as well. So just like, okay, yeah, I can actually do that. Because you can do the thingy. Sonia, shut up your mouth. I know she's giggling hard. You're proud of yourself, isn't it? Seriously. Those only come in male form. They don't come in female form. But yeah, I won't be doing that. Zora is saying horror, witches, ghouls, spiritual stuff for entertainment. Yeah, no thanks. I'm with you. Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. I don't get the.
I can watch it, but it does affect me. I can watch it. What about Alicia Keys? Oh, well, that's a bit dry though. Luminescent Dreams.
Oh, but you could do like the suspenders and like the hat and stuff. That could be cool. Oh, like what video is that? I keep on falling in and out.
Yeah, that's when she had her proper braids and everything.
Yeah, that's thingy. No, I really wanted to. I've been wanting to watch Blink Twice for ages now. Since I saw the trailer, I really want to watch it. Obviously, it's not in cinemas anymore, and I'm waiting for it to be free. I don't want to pay for it because I think it's either on Prime or Apple, one of the two.
I think I saw it on Prime, and same. I was like, what was it coming up at like $13.99?
Yeah, I
So
was
then
just like,
I was thinking, oh, I may as well go cinema, but then cinema ain't even, that's a straight £60
mm,
for us to go. So I know people are saying it's good, but okay, how good is
mm.
it? And I haven't been able to find it on my Moody Fire Stick as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's really out there, but I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it too. They're saying it's a bit Epstein-y. It could be like P. Diddy-ish and stuff. 3 times. Janelle saying she watched it 3 times. It's so good. Okay.
Yo,
I'm
serious?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay,
I
I'm gonna
really
watch
like.
it. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look again. I will look if I can find it.
Mm.
You can
You
get
can
to.
get. Oh, really? Can you? Sure. You're spreading the good word. What? You can
Hey,
get two. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get two £5 Odeon tickets. That
okay.
is amazing. I love that.
Let me look into that because that's
Mm.
a fun
Yeah.
time.
Seriously. What did you do over the weekend, by the way?
Oh,
Anything?
Saturday I was at the UK business show again.
Oh, how
Um,
did it go?
yeah, it was good. It was good. I went
Mm.
there for Melvin and Ricky's panel talk on BBC,
Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
this time, so where we was in that side part, now
Mm-hmm.
it was in the actual space that we thought it was going to
I
be,
saw the
actually on the
pictures.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like
Mm-hmm.
over 100 stands. It was really, really good. Like,
Mm-hmm.
definitely would have been great if we were all there as well.
Mm.
Nicola, who's usually in the chat, FP Comms, she
Mm-hmm.
introduced me to so many people. Like, she is just the most
Oh,
perfect PR.
really? Yeah.
Lots of contacts that I made. Lots
Mm-hmm.
of different ways for us to do content as well. We've been invited to join the Black Golfers Association to have a day golfing and make content. Um, there was like two
Can you
different.
imagine me golfing? Oh my God.
I'm actually really good. I did
Oh, yeah.
golfing in Jamaica, yeah.
Yeah.
And they said I had a natural swing.
Oh, wow. Love that.
And they're really interested in getting more Black women involved in golfing as well.
Mm.
And then there was another, two drinks companies, Del Getty
Mm-hmm.
Tea are interested in sponsoring us as well. It was a
Oh, is
really
it?
good day.
Okay.
It was a
I really
really,
like their tea.
yeah, full range
Seriously.
as well. Loads of it, and he really wants to break into the Nigerian market.
Oh, does he?
So yeah,
So
yeah,
I can
exactly.
help him with that.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of the ingredients come from Ghana. It was like our pot
Oh.
is a perfect merger for him, and so
Mm-hmm.
it's very interesting. But it was really
Amazing.
good. It was like
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. So
Mm-hmm.
it was nice going in. There was loads of businesses. Like, if I was still
Mm-hmm.
doing Love Yaya, being right up my street to have a stand there. But
Really? Yeah.
it's just perfectly placed. There was
Perfect.
a lot
Yeah.
of people and not too many product stands. So the
Okay.
product stands were doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this would have been great. But yeah,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
still for next year, Auntie's merch, great place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. You can spearhead that project.
All of that stuff is just, that's right up my street anyway. Easy to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
good. That was my Saturday, and then Sunday I crashed.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Look, you probably got it from there about me.
No.
All those people. Serious. No, I don't. I was editing on Saturday. I spent the whole day editing. Guys, thanks for watching my vlog. Appreciate you. Every single one of you, every time. Do you know what I mean?
Go ahead. Are you ahead now?
If I start editing tonight, I will be. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. I'm still not there yet, kind of thing. But yeah, it took me the day to edit what I put out on Sunday. So that, I mean, I'm getting faster, which is good.
Yeah.
Because usually it's over a couple of days. Do you know what I mean? So that's cool. Yeah, and I really enjoy it. I really, really like it. So I just done that. And then Sunday, family day. So just to with, my bro and my nephews and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So it's all good.
Lovely.
Chill. My nephew's really grown up, man. Seriously, right before my eyes. It's just, I don't know. I just love him so much. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's just he's the best. Really is. Okay, cool. Zoe's asking.
What's the name of your vlog channel?
Well, I actually changed the name, guys. I actually changed the name.
What's it gone to?
It's not exciting at all. It's just the same as my Instagram. So just Sade Salami official. That's how I was just like, you know,
easier if you just keep them all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna change my TikTok, I think, as well. But like, I don't know. I really want to keep the Sade Salami just on its own though. I don't know. But yeah, watch it. Let me know what you think. Leave me comments. I really like the comments, guys. Seriously. Someone was asking me, who was that? I can't remember. Like, what hand cream do you use? And I was so excited. Like, actually, I used two. I used this for this. Put it in the chat.
Yes.
I will do that right now. You don't have to ask me twice. Soon. Let me mute this first. Yeah. So yeah, it was compared to the last couple weeks. Did I just mute that? What the hell? It was a chilled weekend. It was a very chilled weekend.
I don't even have that next weekend. Maybe the weekend after it will be chilled.
Yeah. You know what's so funny is also because we're gonna get into some clips at the moment because Tyler, I don't know what's going on with my guy, but in my vlog I was clipped story time with Ricky when we had that interview with her. So yeah, I think it's telling because, or not telling, what's the word? It's apt because we're gonna watch a clip from Storytime with Ricky and talk through it. Where she basically is talking about what is going on with Tyler. So Tyler from Love is Blind season 7. Tyler is currently engaged to Ashley. That's what we've previously seen, like engaged to her. And he has recently revealed that he's got not 1, not 2, but 3 kids. And he has suggested to Ashley was repeating a lot, I might add, actually, that he's a sperm donor to these kids, kind of thing. And he has got no active involvement. When she asks him, you know, would they recognize your face? Would they know your face? He's just like, I don't think so. What?
With a straight face, I might add, he answered that.
He really did. I was just like,
it's an unnecessary lie.
Yeah.
Because you could just say, oh no, of course they do know who I am.
Yeah.
Like, and what can she say? Like, I don't get why he added that piece of sauce on. Like, what? Why? Why would you do that?
The thing is, I don't think so. Yeah, it's just like, it's so heinous is my word at the moment. It's so heinous because he could have just said no and flat lies. No, he's saying I don't think so because, like, possibly, like, if he caught me out in a lie, I mean, they could. Like, do you know what I mean? He's trying to leave room for ambiguity. He's trying to leave room for him to be able to get out, like a get out clause, and I hate that.
You can't, because you've been involved in, like, after the process. She is going to know and see pictures. So why not just, you can even tell half truths, but it has to be based on reality of you have pictures with them. So yeah, they know who I am. We've taken pictures together.
Maybe he doesn't believe that the children are receiving the images. I don't know what's going on, but he is a liar.
It's such a stupid lie. Like, you go in with the sperm donor lie, cool. You can kind of ride that a little bit. But to say they don't know who you are is ridiculous when you were spending time with them weekly. Like, it's so stupid.
But is it like, did he think, oh, okay, because they're not on my social media, they don't exist anymore? Like, I don't know. Like, is that what he thinks? Like, because it's very dumb. You know what? It's given teenage behavior. This is like what a teenager would do. Or like a child. You know when a child closes their eyes and they think they have disappeared? Like, you know, he's like, no. I can see.
I know, it's such a stupid lie. It's like, why would that even have, even if you was just taken aback, like, I didn't think she was going to ask me that. just answer truthfully, because it still doesn't mean anything. Like, you've revealed that you are a father now, so you may as well just be like, you know who I am. I spend time with them. Simple
This
thing.
is it. The thing is, it's like he could have just, as Sharon has just said, Sharon Felicia 1210 said the mad thing is the truth is acceptable and digestible. Absolutely. In this day and age, at that age, I would say you can imagine any guy having a couple of kids. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not out of the blue. It really isn't. I might be like, oh, 3, that's a lot. But do you know what I mean? Like, it's not, especially because there's twins. Like,
Yeah,
it's understandable.
this is
It's
it.
actually understandable. So it's just, what the hell? Like, you're born liar, do you know what I mean? Or pathological. He's a pathological liar.
Like, the levels to I'd be scared of him, even if Ashley has married him. I'd be scared of him now. Like, just how are you able to do that? Because you have to think, he's treated a whole family like this. He can do exactly the same to mine. Exactly the same. If he is able to just switch off like that, you have to know he will switch off like that on you eventually.
Yeah.
It will happen. Like, it's wild behavior.
It's crazy. And I'm just waiting for the next family to be found. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, you done it. I don't know. It just seems, it's so weird to me. Let me get up story time with Ricky. So our friend story time with Ricky, she basically done a bit of a report on what's happening here. So we're just gonna play her video for a bit. It's a bit long, so we can stop and start. So long for social media, let me say that. Not long in general. What's this one called? Yeah. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so this is
mother of Tyler's kids has a
because obviously I turned the sound off because mute my side. Okay, cool. We good?
The mother of Tyler's kids has officially posted her full story and truth on Instagram like 20 minutes ago, bitch. She says, after watching the most recent episodes and in an attempt to clear things up, here is the truth. At the time, I do not feel need to post receipts unless after Tyler decides to clear this up, anything said attempts to discredit the truth. I want it to be known that this was not an easy decision to make, but I wish everyone involved love and happiness. Posted about 5 slides. They were very short. You guys can watch them for yourself on Reality Ashley's page. She has clipped, or while they are up on her Instagram. I'm feeling she might delete it, so watch it while you can. She says she's a private, shy person, a very private person, that this is not in an attempt to bash him, because at one point Tyler was one of her best friends. He is still the father of her children. He says in the second.
Wait, so let's pause. So they were friends, right? They were friends, and this is. Can you imagine that you're such good friends? Because actually, as well, yeah, I know a couple of women are doing this at the moment because they're getting older and they want to have kids, right? And they are asking their friends or like talking to their male friends and seeing if they can, have a child together, rather than going through the adoption route or what's the other route? Yes, yeah, and all that kind of stuff. So like. He made this decision consciously. Like I'm assuming he's made this decision consciously, and like to choose to have children, because a lot of people don't. Like a lot of us arrived here by accident. Do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't planned and all that kind of stuff. But you have planned this.
For the first child.
For the first child, yeah.
Yeah, totally planned. I'm gonna help this couple. And that this is how we're doing it, and the natural way, like they're having sex, but this is your child. Yes, he was fully compos mentos. I know this woman, I've known her for a while, we are best friends, I'm gonna help.
What? But anyway, okay, let's continue.
Second slide, that in regard to their first son, Cairo, Tyler was not supposed to assume a father role. he was supposed to be helping her and her ex-wife conceive. She said her
Right.
ex-wife leaves, moves to Cali, flew back for the birth, but ultimately moved back to Cali full-time. She said that her and her ex-wife planned to co-parent cross-country. She says then the ex petitioned for full custody. It was starting to say it was then that things, the video cuts off and it goes to the next slide. She said as far as...
Right, so that's interesting to me as well, right? So she's with the wife, that doesn't work out, the wife moves away, then tries to get full custody. So I'm assuming then Tyler's just like, she's like, I don't want to lose my kids. Tyler, you're my friend. Do you know what I mean? Let's like work together, maybe. I'm assuming, I'm filling in the pieces.
Yeah, because, and that's the thing, when it jumps, because I watched the whole thing seamlessly, not from her page. It's so annoying because it's like she removed a part where somehow her and Tyler got close through that process, but she doesn't say it. But we have to assume this is what took place when the ex-wife is going for full custody. She is leaning on Tyler, and they are doing things, and then she gets pregnant
again.
Yes,
the twins were unplanned. She said if she has to spell that out for you, they were conceived by natural, unplanned intercourse. He said there were no complexities surrounding parenting regarding the twins. He admits he wasn't comfortable with that truth for a very long time, that her and Tyler conceived the twins naturally because most of her life she has identified as a lesbian.
So I believe this is why he is so strong in his story and his positioning. Do you know what I mean? This is the perfect alibi. It's perfect. Do you know what I mean? She's a lesbian. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's to me. I was just helping them. He's terrible. That's your best friend.
He's made it out to Ashley that the baby mother and the wife are still together. He stated it's a lesbian couple that I helped.
It's true.
With 3 children. No, you helped with 1 child. They are divorced. The second 2, you 2 are co-parenting. That's your babies. So it's like, dude, this is even just in the lie of it all. There's 2 kids that you can firmly say these are mine. I did that. Definitely. It's wild.
It's wild. It's so wild.
All of you guys saying, oh, she looks like a lesbian, so he was a donor. No, she admitted it out of her own mouth that the twins were conceived naturally and there were no complexities surrounding parenting. She says the twins were conceived before the first son even turned 1. He said that Tyler was extremely supportive. He was there the entire way through and even went to doctor's appointments with her. We've seen those pictures of Tyler at the birth of the twins, and he is on the birth certificate. He said that when the twins were conceived, they were even living together. She goes on to say that her and Tyler have never officially been together or dated.
Wait, sorry. So they're living together. I need a full timeline because he owes women money. Maybe we'll get onto that. But was he taking money from Peter to pay Paul? I don't know.
It seems like when she had like the 3 little ones all together, it's like then you've got 3 under 2. I think at that point he was helping and he was staying over. And so there's loads of pictures that I saw floating around that people seem to collate. I don't know if they got it straight from the baby mother or from his mother's page, but there's all his back in the day where he is with the babies. Like in the house, like Christmases, like he's a family member, and especially if it's like your bestie anyway. So he knows your sexual orientation. He's doing his thing with girls, but you're involved in co-parenting, like as a kind of joint household. Like you're not together, but you are a father to these kids, and they know you as their father.
Yeah.
Still a kid. They had these kids and raised these kids together and were co-parenting. She said she felt at one point that they were truly best friends. She couldn't continue to let this false narrative be painted about herself and her children. She says, as far as the argument that Tyler shouldn't have any responsibility for the first son, she says she understands that argument, that Tyler wanted and accepted the role as Kai's dad. And her and the courts disagree with that decision. But there is no context, no confusion, no nothing to suggest That the same goes for the twins. At the twins, there were never any complexity surrounding that. Full on dad, full on parent. He said that the day that he left before Love is Blind, which was September 30th of 2023, was the last point of contact that Tyler had with the kids. He said it didn't have to be this way. It shouldn't have been this way. And that she supported his decision to go on the show. So there you have it. From the horse's mouth, Tyler was never a donor for the twin girls and was only intended to be a donor for the son, which he ultimately stepped up and accepted the father role for that child. I told you guys all of this information already, but now you have it from the horse's mouth. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. The mother of Tyler.
Sorry. Wow. Wow. So they were still talking before he went on the show and she gave her blessing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Knows that you are going to be going through this process, is like, cool, do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow you come up with this lie. I don't understand why. Especially, like, by the time he's told Ashley, she is head over heels in love and would probably accept anything anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why he's made this rod for his back. Like, it's...
That's the thing, right? So my thing is, like, then you lie all the time. Do you know what I mean? So you must be just lying just for the sake of lying. And then also as well, like, I don't know if it's been proven yet, but allegedly, his application form, he says he's got no children. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, so you went in lying, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, what kind of situation... Because she gave her blessing for him to go on the show. So, like, you're not with him. You're not trying to be with him. Like, you know, that's come from her mouth. It's not him saying it, right? So, like, so you don't see a future with him or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he had no reason. Because it's not like, okay, this is the woman I actually want to be with. Do you know what I mean? So because of that, let me just hide.
Yes, he's not lying. He's not doing what that dude did last time, where he had a full-on girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing this for promo for my business.
Yeah. Make money to feed my daughter.
Yeah. He didn't do all of that. So it's a weird state of affairs. But it's a whole year, as she states that he hasn't seen them in a whole year now. Like, zero contact. So why would you do that? That's the thing where I'm really baffled. And also, I kind of want to hear from Ashley as well.
Well, Ashley, let's go to the next clip. Because Ashley hasn't said much, but she did respond to a comment, which is very interesting. Serious. I found it very interesting. Hopefully this is going to play sound. Yeah. And though we did talk about this the other day, sorry, I'm not surprised on this response, but yeah, let's play.
Ashley has seemingly responded to all of this Tyler drama. Everyone's been waiting for Ashley to say something regarding this mess. She just took to her Instagram comments to respond to someone who said, girl, with all this stuff coming out about him with proof, I hope you don't disappoint me, because that man is foul, a whole daddy, a broke one at that, because he owes multiple women money. To which Ashley responded herself, and I'm sure she's going to delete this comment soon. She says, do you know him personally to spread such slander about my castmate? You know, castmate, because wedding episodes haven't aired, so she can't reveal if she actually married the guy. But if you want a spoiler, I have a video on it. Regardless of the choice I make, I'll do whatever is best for me, the same way I assume you live your life. It's giving, that's my man and I'm gonna stick beside him. But if you like it, I love it. If you cool with a man abandoning his 3 kids, then... She continues, food for thought. Before I go, beware of social media and the alleged unauthenticated proof you speak of. I pray that you'll attempt to lead with kindness moving forward. I wonder what unauthenticated proof she's talking about, because the women that he owes money to, there's like public judgments that he owes a woman $8,000. It's literally a public court document. He also owes money in child support, which is a public document. But whatever, I digress. I mean, all of the allegations about Tyler, there have been substantial proof to back it up, not unauthenticated proof. So I'm not really sure what Ashley is referring to, but it's giving I'm sticking beside my man. What do you guys think?
This is it.
Oh,
right?
Ashley. Oh.
It's
Oh no, she's there. Oh God.
so we thought that she would. I remember us talking about it. But it's hard now, it's true.
Like, I mean, it's one thing to just be quiet because we ain't seen that you've got married, and then maybe after that comes out, you're gonna then do a joint statement, you two explaining things. But oh no, not in the comments. Like that's wild, because I don't know how he can explain around this. He barefaced lied to you. So what is he explaining? The kids, he was active in it, the twins are his. Like they're his kids. So how can it be okay that for a whole year since he's met you, he has disowned them?
Yeah.
Like then you have something to do with this then. So then we need to kind of put her in the pot with him. Because what type of a woman are you that you're okay with a father like really abandoning his children?
Yeah. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt at the moment, because she has been, it's almost like she's been groomed. Do you know what I mean? From the beginning. That's what it's not that term. That's not what I mean exactly. Do you know what I mean? But it because he literally, I'm telling you, that pray with me before we go to bed, that's I think that's the kicker. I think if she went to therapy, I think they will unpack it until that moment, honestly, because he got to her mentally. He played with her faith. Do you know what I mean?
I swear this dude has some fuckeries in his stories today. I saw somebody sharing some nonsense that he put in his stories. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
Like where he still ain't even sorry. Like he's still, to your point of, he probably is kind of grooming her to some capacity.
I think so. Yeah, it's definitely manipulation. Yes, that's exactly it, Narissa. It is like, it's so deep. Like, and I think like now, because she's made this commitment, and we talked about this, she's made this commitment to God. Like, do you know? Well, we're assuming they got married. I believe that they are. They are married. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think because it's through, he kind of latched onto her faith. She's not breaking that. She's not. And someone in the comments said it's just like, yeah, she should, because he's used lies, like she should be okay. When
you know that they're still children. So just today in his stories, he has said, this week's remember that the places that God is taking you will require new habits, a new perspective, new standards, and strong prayer life. You can't walk into the future holding on to the past. Let me repeat that line. You can't walk into the future holding on to the past. Trust the process. In bold letters, God is not punishing you, but he is preparing you. Keep walking.
That's the Ashley.
This is what the stories. I was literally like, no, he's insane.
No, he is. He's saying that to Ashley publicly. That's what he's saying. He's definitely giving Derek Jackson vibes. He's definitely giving Derek. Don't listen to them, hun. Listen to me. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm just a servant of God. This is the thing that I'm doing. Like, do you know what I mean? The righteous thing I'm doing. Yes, I've done that. Yes, I made mistakes. Yes, do you know what I mean? Because it's just like, I want to know how religious he was before he got onto the show as well.
Yes.
Because I didn't see any of that with his family either. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that he can't be, but where is that got? Because what I'm thinking he's seeing, oh, this woman's into that. So let me be into that. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah. No,
it's a crazy one, but this is what he's doing in his stories. So it ain't like he ain't posting. He's posting it. He's just directly not addressing his children and the baby mother and the child support that he owes.
Yeah. Because she had to put him on child support, right? Because he weren't complying.
Yeah.
And he was right to put him on.
Definitely. He ceased all communication. So
Oh yeah, you have to.
it's crazy. And I do understand the firstborn. I still think, but still, that is your sperm. But okay, that wasn't the agreement. But the twins, you got to be paying money.
Yeah, the thing is, like with the firstborn, yeah, like because the twins were so quick after the firstborn, so you know what the situation is. You were active, you were living together. So no, I believe that you should. I get like legally, I get it. Do you know what I mean? But like, bro, you was performing the role. What were you talking about? There's too much crossover. Do you know what I mean?
Think the first child, the wife is on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
And then the twins, he is on the birth certificate.
No. I definitely get that. But like, what I'm saying is that the twins, she said by her own mouth, the time between them was less than a year.
Yeah.
And in that time, you were living together, so you knew what the situation was. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not.
Yes.
You're not going to be like, oh, no, I don't know what kind of man he is, but I would like to believe he wasn't like, oh, no, that's not my son. And just look after the twins. I don't know. I don't think so.
I think for the child support application, she did run through it quickly. I think he may have responded with, but the first one belongs to this person.
Yeah.
But still, you ain't paid no money and you have ceased contact with your children when they used to see you.
To go on a show, to go on a TV show, to find the love of your life. Get out of here.
But like, I need Ashley to step up as well, man. If she's really a part of this, like you can't be idle when your man is doing madness to his children. Like they are your stepchildren.
Why would you want to be with a man that's like that? That's what I question. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think like there's too many women. Obviously, we need to hear from Ashley's side, but there are unfortunately too many women outside who'll be like, "Oh, okay, I get it, I understand." Do you know what I mean? And not understand that these men, no, you throw them out of society. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you don't give them access to you because they will continue to do the same thing over and over again because they're not learning anything. All they're doing is they're just like, oh, okay, that's the fact. Okay, cool, bye. Like shutting the door on that and starting the same cycle again. They don't learn anything. They just repeat the same.
And then they'll do it to you, and then you'll be there having the same convos with the next woman when she has also been dropped and moved on from being like, yeah, he did it to me. I need it. It is the accountability. Like actually, you can't be party to this. And defending him, like no, there's no defense.
If anything, shut your mouth. Like don't say anything. Like, do you know what I mean? If you're gonna stick by nothing.
In silence, nobody gets a reaction from me. Like you can be on my page cussing him all you want. Like that's my man.
Fine. I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna take my stupidity and shame. I'm gonna sit with it. That's what I'm gonna do. Jeez.
You know what, Alba, you're so right. If the kid is calling you dad, there's no room for discussion, full stop. And I did see a clip, I think it was on TikTok, and it's like it's the boy and one of the girls, and the boy is pointing out that this is my dad to Tyler, and it's like just in the morning, and like the mum's like, who's that? And he's like, that's daddy. Like, so they are babies now, like he's under 2, and Tyler is holding one of the girls, and she is a baby as well, and it's like, no, come on now, they're calling you dad. And you've just gone about your business, and then you're there doing things about God is preparing you. Like, what type of
national television? What? Sorry, I just don't understand. Like, why would you do this to your kids? Like, it's so bad. It's so bad because they're going to be able to search this when they're older.
Definitely.
Like, why would you put that out there?
Oh, it's horrible.
It's horrible, man. No, I really feel for them. I really feel for them. And I feel for the mother of the children as well, because she didn't ask for any of this. Because you could go on the show, okay, cool, and you can say that you got 3 kids, you could say it didn't work out, you could say all these things. Like, you don't have to lie. You just don't have to lie at all.
It could have all been discussed after the fact with Ashley
Mm-hmm.
directly off camera. This is the whole set of my situation. Da, da, da. Could have done all of that. Narissa is saying maybe Ashley is pregnant. Boy,
I mean, I don't like to talk on that, you know, but
okay.
that would add a level of complexity. But I think, like, at the same time, is like, who is the person that I'm, you know, having father my kids? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you need to. I think you always need to take a stance, a strong stance, because otherwise you're showing your children that this behavior is okay.
Yes.
Children pick up on things. Like, do you know what I mean? That's always my stance. I just, nah, you have to have principles, man.
Yeah, definitely.
What he's done is so wrong, and it's so manipulative, and it's not just one person, it's multiple people you're doing, and children.
Yes.
And so, and also someone mentioned the mother as well. Yeah, the mum is wild to for deleting pictures of the children on their Instagram as well. And now that we've seen, she's wild.
It's a crazy situation because people were saying that the mum used to post about how beautiful her grandchildren were all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so you too have like followed through to back up your son. Like, that is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
So we see the thread of, like, you know, because if your mum's going to back you on it, if your mum is going to be like, no, what you're doing is okay, son.
Yeah.
Who's pulling him up? His brethren have been out here talking about, no, he's not a liar. It's more complicated than you guys think. It's more. So everybody, he's just twanging their heads. Like, this seems very straightforward to me. He was in his kid's life and then he went on a reality show and he bounced.
Yeah. And the thing is, there may be reasons for that and everything like that, but you know what? There's not reasons for calling your children sperm donors. That's not. There's any way you cut it.
No,
it's not adding up. It's not adding up. There's no justification. Absolutely not. It's disgusting.
They're your kids.
Yeah.
They're your kids. You should be paying for them, and you should be spending time with them. They're your kids.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't lie. It's giving the realm of evil. I don't know what's going on. And I'm just like, I want to know all your history now. What did your dad have outside children or something? Like, is that what this is? Is that why your mum is so quick to delete the grandchildren from her page? Like, they don't exist. Like, I don't know.
I mean, so Tyler's father leaving her to be a single mother. Yeah, he did talk about that. He was raised by his mum alone. It's all nutty.
Yeah.
It's nutty behavior to carry that on and to have a household of kids elsewhere who have no contact with their dad because he moved on to another woman. I hate those scenarios. Actually, I find it so disgusting that people do that, and they're okay in their new house, like, you know, the new family that they create, and that's that they aren't shunned. That it's actually okay. They can carry on and make up stories and tell people lies, like, oh, I've been kept away from my kids, or whatever the lies are. Most of the time, it's lies and bullshit.
It is lies. It is like, and the thing is, it's just like, I feel like, actually nothing's changed because, like, they've been doing this for years. I feel like even in my own family, that's why I'm so passionate about this, because it's just it's horrible. It's actually horrible, and it's so unnecessary. And it's just the children suffer at the end of the day. They suffer. It's
always like shows itself in lots of different ways, even if the man is on the spectrum of bastardry.
Sorry, say that again.
They're on the spectrum of bastardry. You know, like, I have so many family members, and the dads will do that, and they'll literally it's either they've had their family in Ghana and then they come over here and then they do a whole new family, and those ones in Ghana are just left, like, and you know, as you get to know the person, it is like they're not the best person anyway, but you still have a wound of you didn't have your dad and he was there with another set of family, so your makeup that, you know, he was probably a great man and he abandoned you.
Mm.
And those are the things, it's like it leaves wounds in people. And it shouldn't be okay. Nobody should be visiting these people, talking to this man.
Right.
You should be shunned because
Just,
you have abandoned your family.
Mhm.
Like, you should be a pariah. But
Yeah.
they're not. They are
No.
accepted. They're having parties. People are going to their house. It's like, it's like it's okay.
And the thing is, it's like the new woman just thinks, oh, they believe everything that the guy says, or they just put it in a box, so they don't ask questions. Do you know what I mean? And they just carry on like, oh yeah, that's normal behavior. It's not freaking normal behavior. It's hate. It's horrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. There's too many. Now I'm thinking about, there's so many instances where I just know that that's exactly what happened. They've just started again because they're men. They can as well.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Just start again.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know that is the thing. They can do that kind of factory reset. And maybe in their minds, they're like, this time I'm going to be better. But they're still with the next
right. This is the thing. And not honestly. And it's just like, what, the fourth time, the fifth time, like you still, it's you, bruv. It's you. You're the problem.
I can literally think of somebody and he's on his third set. His third new iteration of family. All it is now is age. You know, as the restarts go, it's just you're getting older and older. But that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the running away from your last set of the issues, whatever, with the woman, whatever, but they're still your kids. And you just left them and move on again. It's wild.
Yeah. I think
as Libby said, we can all think of somebody.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a shame.
District has been a member for 4 months. That's from the beginning. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you. She says, as Auntie Sade always says, after God, fear men. 100%. 100%. Seriously, I'm scared.
It's wild. It's wild. He's a wild one. I was so taken in by them as a couple. I really was like, oh my God, I love their Black love story. Like, they are my hope. And look at Tyler.
I hate this so much. I really hate this for Ashley so much. Like, do you know what I mean? Because it's like, this happens a lot. We see this happen time and time again, where a good woman or seemingly good woman, I don't know Ashley, so yeah, seemingly good woman is just minding her business, you know? Do you know what I mean? Just minding her business, just being honest and open and transparent and truthful. Oh, we got another one.
Sonia, you've been a member for 4 months as well.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Oh, bless you. Sonia says, Ashley puts a new meaning to Love is Blind. Oh, yes, she does.
Yes, she does. Seriously. But yeah, they don't expect it. They don't expect to be bamboozled like this at all. And so they just take each thing that comes up and be like, oh, okay, cool, I can understand that. Or, because they're in this position in life, they just feel like, maybe I should work through it. Or a lot like Monica as well, kind of things, that kind of like, oh, ride or die kind of attitude, or like, oh, that's not so bad. You losing your job. Okay, cool, no problem. I got you. Especially when it's early on in the relationship, when those kind of drastic things happen, it is a sign. That's a massive red flag. You got to run.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? You've actually got to run, because this ain't, it ain't the one for you. He's showing you, I'm unstable, you know? And
I need a whole full-on, these are all the lies I told. This is how I'm going to make it better. But the fact that he's been away for a whole year from his kids, that suggests to me that he ain't learned shit.
Yeah.
Because after the cameras stop rolling, you can go back to your life. Like, you can tend to, but you've disappeared from their lives for a whole year doing bullshit. Nah.
Under the guise that he was just a sperm donor. And this is what I'm saying, this comment from Ashley, I don't know what's going on, but it's just like, girl, you need to put 2 and 2 together and make 4. Like, he bamboozled you. Yes. Seriously. Or unless you're saying you're cool with this, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different thing.
I'd be
Honestly,
talking to the baby mum straight away. As soon as the
100%.
camera starts, straight, me and her are having long convos over what's going on.
How do you think we're going to handle this at the reunion? Actually, Sonia Bali says Tyler will have no shame at the reunion. Shameless goat. Yeah, I believe.
I believe
that. Do you think they're going to deal with it, or do you think it's going to be?
They don't. Yeah, I mean, we're already against Nick and what's the wife's name? The Lachey's. Just call them the Lachey's.
Why did I could just remember Nick Lachey. What the hell is his name? Vanessa, that's it. Yeah.
They already get slated every reunion.
Yeah.
They can't skate over this one. This is huge. This is huge news. You need to, in the middle of it, we don't want it at the end so that there's limited time. In the middle, you need to spend time with Ashley and Tyler talking about this properly.
I want the baby mother on Zoom call. I want the application. I want a breakdown of the application. Do you know what I mean? I want the details.
Yeah.
I want the details. Because we were like the way they edited it as well. Do you know what I mean? Like this butter wouldn't melt in this man's mouth. Like honestly. They really fooled us. They done it on purpose as well.
We got to have it all, and they can't skip over this. He can't give us this is in court, so we can't talk about. No excuses. We need explanations from both of them. Timelines. What's happening?
Yeah. Because what the hell?
They should also play some clips. They should do what we do. Play some social media clips. They need to play the baby mother talking. They need to have the baby mother there. We need to see pictures of him with his kids. Like, we need a whole section.
Yeah. I would love that. I really would love that. Like, the people are talking. There's receipts. Also, bring out the women that he owes money to.
But why does he owe somebody £8,000? $8,000?
Bro, I don't know. I think he said that he said one of them was someone was sick, either his mother was sick or something like that. I don't know. I think so.
So it's a bit of a loan and he's just not paid her.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. Remember, because I in my vlog I went back and looked at the thingy with Ricky. Remember, he was the one that said that he was paying for someone's rent for 2 years. Remember, it was him. And we all was just like, what? Yeah. What we didn't realize was that was a lie. Like, I believe that was a lie. I believe that was a lie. I don't believe him at all. Because how you pay someone's rent for 2 years? Or maybe you're taking that money, that $8,000, to pay that person's rent for 2 years.
That's what I remember. Yes, his little video, because he made himself out to be a bit of a, like, I get played a lot.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I'm so generous. Like, women can kind of use me and, like, I don't know, and then they just leave me. Yeah, he really played like, like, poor me. I'm just so unlucky in love.
Yeah.
I walk with my heart on my sleeves and then I get used. No.
Terrible. No. So it's just like, we didn't see him as a threat.
No.
Do you know what I mean? We didn't see him as a threat because he framed it. He's good. He's good. I'll give him that. He's good. It's very, very good. Honestly.
Oh, no.
Honestly.
No.
Yeah.
Then it says, remember, he stayed with his bestie for some time to watch their son, so that he may be rent that he is referring to.
Maybe there's like a smidgen on truth of what he was saying, but it's not the whole story.
Min says, I think it was loaned to him and he hasn't paid it back, and he acted real smug in the texts too. I can imagine he's like that. He's that guy.
Yeah, Lily, that's a good point. Why did no one else fall for it though? Just Ashley. I think Ashley was the perfect mark. I think she was just a perfect mark, honestly. And I think like those predatory men, they know who to do this to. They know how to like, you know, like manipulate and take advantage of like your weaknesses and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And they know how to adapt. That's the thing. So if this is some of the things, it's just like sometimes, yeah, and I don't think this is all cases, but sometimes, especially with predatory type men, you can't tell them what you're looking for. Do you know what I mean? They would just be that. Like, seriously.
You know, that thing of like being too vulnerable quickly. I mean, the show lends itself to that you put everything out there. He can play on that. So she can say, you know, I've always wanted to be chosen. Like I feel like I'm just a bit of a backup in a lot of people's lives. So then he's like, I'm honing in on her. You are my number one. I just want you. I'm a God-fearing woman. Okay, we're gonna pray all the time. I am that. He can play on all of the things that she's saying I want, and he can show up like that. And every so often, if you're smart with it, you're not going to be totally perfect. You're going to do little, and then she can be like, see, he's kind of being authentic. He's not giving me everything I want, but he knows your fundamentals because you've told him.
And then you saw this with like, okay, I think Jasmine, Sam, and Jasmine and Bobby, great example of this. Like, do you know what I mean? With Sam was trying all the things. Jasmine's like, no, I see you. I see who you are, and I'm not, and it's not for me. Do you know what I mean? So she went with her, like, she saw what she really wanted in Bobby, you know, where Sam was trying to, you know, he would change tactics. As she said herself, you know, it's not like he was a horrible person. He was, do you know what I mean? He can be charming. He could be not like all of those kind of things. It's they know who to try it with.
Yes.
They actually know.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Someone said they're probably living in Ashley's house and driving her car, and she probably gives him her full paycheck. Sonia.
Oh, mate. But I wouldn't be surprised.
They probably
I wouldn't be surprised. Do you know what I mean? Like, I honestly think, we need to be, I know it sounds so harsh and people don't like it, but like, honestly, like, money is an easy one. Like, if you don't got, then no. Because Ashley and Monica, I keep coming back to Monica, same thing. Monica, what was you thinking?
Monica, if she didn't catch Stephen with the Texas, she was a candidate to say yes, and he was the one that in your face is going to play and say no.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there needs to be some standards, honestly, because Stephen was never a catch. Like just all round, never a catch. Like didn't need
giant gnome.
Just not a catch in any way. And then when he said I don't have a job and everything, he's not a catch. He talks too much. He's trying to poke into your butt. Like there's a lot of things where it's like, this dude, I should be the one having reservations, not him. Madness.
This is it. No, I agree. Seven Lily says Jasmine's mental health nurse training was better protection than Ashley's MBA. It's true.
Definitely.
It's true. Yes.
Dennis says Netflix only gave one good man this season. But who is it?
Who's the good man?
You need to tell, because we
Liz. How do I say your name?
Delise, maybe?
Delise. Gareth. I don't know about Gareth. Gareth thought he was smart. He was like, my intellect is going to get me out of this.
Gareth was texting his ex and lied. There's no good men. And
I do agree with what you said the other day. Yeah, I think the mum put the ex up to it 100%.
And look, his family are really giving us racist tendencies.
They really.
And then also, I saw somebody talking about actually Garrett was asking lots of questions, kind of trying to get what she potentially could look like with her race. and how
really?
she may actually be. So he ain't a catch either. He ain't a catch.
Right.
There was not one, at least that they showed us anyway, that was a good man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted that for him. I wanted them to be good, but Garrett, man, nah, disappointing. Actually disappointing.
Garrett was our last hope, but
yeah. And failed miserably. Serious. You're we still gonna get married then? What is dating men that you have to be hiding your weaknesses? Like you're at war, let the human race finish.
I mean, I think you've just got to play it slowly. Like you can't all of your life history, especially like your relationships and what they did wrong, because it can be weaponized. Like it's like you got to drip feed it and watch them to know that actually this person is a safe space for me to share with, and they're not a narcissist, they're not a sociopath. Like they're not out there.
Yeah. What they say is the truth, like just basic. Do you know what I mean? Just basic stuff, like they're kind. Like I know people always laugh at me, like, what do you want? I'm like, just a kind, truthful man. Like seriously. Like it's so hard. But it is. There's so many charlatans. So many freaking charlatans, man. Seriously. For me saying maybe good men just refuse to apply to Love is Blind. Probably. Is that because you have to have a certain kind of motivation to apply in the first place, you know?
Yeah. It's not an easy one. So I did. Shall I do a quick catch up on where I got to with maths?
Yes, yeah. Married at First Sight. Where are you? Because I've dropped off completely. I
carried on, so I managed to, in the first iteration, get to episode 9. And now I'm on episode 14.
Okay.
So far, all that is taking place, like couple by couple. The lesbians, Eve and Charlie, they've left.
Oh, they're gone now. Okay.
They couldn't get it together. They were just constantly toxic, and they just were going back and forth. They couldn't sort themselves out after their wedding day, where Charlie fell in love with Eve. That ended, and I'm glad for it because they were doing my head in. They were annoying. Very silly couple. And then we've got the chronic couples where the men don't like the women. So there's Polly, the ginger head girl. Her man still ain't attracted to her. She's still out here.
The one who doesn't like curvy girls. Is it that?
No, that's so I can't remember what that chick's name is. She's blonde.
Okay.
Her man's trying a little bit more, but he's still not attracted to her.
Okay. This is awful.
They're trying, at least, ish, kind of.
This is going to go down in history. You know how we've got, sorry to cut you, but you know how we've got those TV shows from the 90s and the early 2000s where it's like, I always say this, like fatties, like all of that kind of thing. And the model shows and everything like that, 10 years younger, when you're 30, you look 50 and stuff. Like, this show is also going to go down like that, you know? This is terrible.
You can't have a man in your face constantly saying, I've never been attracted to a curvy girl. And she's literally a size 14. And that's who they've put him together with as his wife. And you must try and stay and make this work. It's like, this is wild. And she's there kind of grinning through it, like making jokes and shit. It's humiliating. But they're trying.
Yeah.
The ginger head girl, I think that's Polly and Adam. I can't see it working. He's not attracted to her, and she's a bit bullish as well. Like
she was the one that slept with him on the first night or something.
Yeah. And then he's now like, I don't want to do it again with her because I could, but I'm not really that into it.
Okay.
So I could sleep with her though. This thing is like I'm not repulsed. I could have sex with her, but I'm still not attracted to her like that. And she's still there. And as somebody said, he ain't even good looking either. This is why I don't know why they're still putting themselves through this. Like, it's humiliating to have a man just constantly be like, yeah, it's not really about you when you fancy him.
Desperation, mate.
It is. It's gross. And then
do you think, yeah, just maybe a side note thing, but like as the contestants get a bit older, the desperation is coming up because there seems to be a bit of a theme. It seems to be a bit of a theme.
You know what? That could be explored with the women that are going on the show that are literally like, if I've been paired with this man, I'm gonna ride through the process with the therapist, and hopefully something clicks, and then the man then likes me. It's wild because I would think you'd be more like, you know, your ego would be bruised so much you'd be like, oh fuck you then, and move on.
Yeah, bye.
But that there's two women going through this, it's like, no, actually, maybe not. Maybe this is a sign of the times. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. So the black couple, Orson and Rochelle, I've got up to the point, guys, where Rochelle is really turning on Orson, and Orson met her friend who grilled him.
I saw a clip. Yeah. I saw a clip of that, and the friend done detective work, yeah. And like, I was just like, okay, what's wrong with this?
Okay. So I'm still on that episode where the friend has come in, they're having their sit down, like, you know, and the friend's like, okay, Orson, you said you're a project manager. On all social platforms, it is showing that you are a model and actor. Are you here for fame? And Orson needed to bat it away faster than he did, because he was a bit like,
he asked her a question and it was just like, you didn't answer my question, and it was just like, and I was just like, oh, this is familiar. This sounds like BS.
I needed him to say, obviously, how I'm using social media is I want this to grow, but my stable job is I'm a project manager. That's something I would expect to bat it away quickly. He dibble-dabbled a little bit too much. But then Rochelle, she's also like super not nice to him all the time. So I kind of felt for him as well. I was a bit like, oh, Orson. So I don't know. I don't know. I've never been the friend to go snooping and challenge the guy. I'm just going to give the information to my brethren and then you do what you're going to do. So the friend didn't come across very well either, because it was like, why are you badgering him in this way?
But I guess it's the nature that's a really artificial situation. Like, you wouldn't necessarily normally do that, to be fair. I mean, like, you wouldn't, but it's the scene, right? Do you know what I mean? That's what they do. And I guess, like, because I mean, yeah, you would. Of course, my friend is going to tell me what the hell is up. Like, of course.
You're going to do all the snooping
in real time.
All of the bits, like, hang on, what is he managing? What projects? What's like? You're gonna be like, you've got to ask him bare questions. But Rochelle, I guess maybe that is her intuition. She's always been like, I don't feel he's being real. I feel like he's being fake. But then she's also very horrible to him. So there's lots of people that are like, poor Orson. I haven't got to this part where people are saying Orson is seeing somebody else. I don't know when that happens. Guys, you can tell us in the chat, when does this take place?
I don't get.
How does Orson move on to whoever Hannah is? Because I don't know how we get there at this moment in time.
Wow. No,
but they are falling apart, and Rochelle, she gave me a joke. As she's arguing, she goes to the wine bottle and tries to top up her glass, and it's finished. And it's just like, oh, does she have a little drink problem? Who knows?
Oh, serious? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I have seen that being around. There may be. Oh, the new girl Hannah. Right, so there literally is that there's a couple that gets married. It's Hannah and Stephen, who
the fitness girl.
The chat. Yeah, she's a fitness girl, and people were saying that Stephen actually may have some charges against him, and he's been dodgy with women in Australia, and he's ran away from his responsibility.
What? The blonde guy with the what?
Yes, with the receding hairline. There's been like women that have come out and they're literally saying he is the worst guy. He doesn't look after his kids properly. He owes some people money in Australia. Like, he is supposed to be an absolute shithead. They get married anyway. But Hannah,
Mhm.
literally, what did you say? It was Dobby. Yes, she looks like Dobby from Lord of the Rings.
She does.
She is
She does.
amazing. Like,
Yeah, and then when you see her sister, you're just like, oh yeah,
I want to
okay,
see the parents. Was what
yeah,
ran through my mind. I want to see which parent they look like, or do the
yeah.
parents look alike? The parents, cousins, siblings, like what happened? Allegedly,
Mm.
I heard somebody else say. I'm not saying that, but yes. So somehow Hannah and Orson are gonna get together. That's wild.
Well, this is the fit, but this is what I'm saying, yeah. Like, well, that's what I'm saying. Is it her? Is it Rochelle's intuition? I haven't watched enough of her to know she's like a true villain yet. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, but like, she might be being a bit mean. But like, is that for her own protection? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Also, like, is he? No, I hate to say it, but is he a donut?
I mean, he takes it a little. He does give a little bit back to her, a little bit, but she can just be horrible. She can be horrible to him, but she may
give me an
be
example.
horrible. Oh, she's literally like told him he's a fool. He's like, you're acting like a kid. See, what did she call him? She actually called him a term when he was trying to bumble his way through explaining stuff. And no, she did say, also, that's what's wrong with you. Just chat shit all the time. Like, she's just very forthright to him. And he's a little bit softer and is like, I just like you. I just want to get to know you. You know, when he said, oh, I'm kind of getting the feels. And she was like, how can you be getting the feels this quick? Like, that's stupid. Like, she's just very...
What does that mean?
She's just very aggressive. Like, if you two have been matched and he is saying, like, I like talking to you. Like, I like spending time with you. I'm getting the feels. And then immediately you turn to, it's too fast for that. Like, that's a stupid thing to say. Like, dude, there are people saying I love you after they've been in each other's space for 2 days.
They're black.
She called him a cretin. Yes, that was it. It was just like, dude, man, ease up on him. And
what? She called him a cretin to his face?
Yes, she tells everything to his face. She ain't saying it behind his back. No, she's hard. She's very hard on him. And then obviously when she asked him about his past relationships, he's sharing. Yeah. So I was in a relationship. I was really feeling this girl. And then she saw this clip. Really hard. And then she's just been throwing it back in his face. Like, how are you still upset about somebody cheating on you 5 years ago? Like, man up. Like, it was just like, dude, that doesn't mean that he's soft or anything. He was just sharing that it hurt his feelings.
I can hear in your voice already. He was just sharing.
He was just sharing. He's been vulnerable. And she keeps on throwing it in his face, like, literally, like, so do you have the emotional dexterity to be in a relationship? Like, if you're not, everyone's been cheated on. Like, get over it. Like, just, it's harsh. She's not nice. She ain't been nice to him. But he also may be an opportunist. He may be after fame. That may also be true. But Rochelle hasn't been nice to him.
I saw that clip and I was just like, I was kind of like, what's the problem here? Because really, it's 5 years. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you might not say it. I wouldn't use the same words that she's used, but I would definitely have the feeling like, what's, do you still want to be with her? So why are you telling me this? I don't want to know. I don't want to know because why are you still caught up? Which I think is the same with like, I definitely have had that when I'm like talking to a guy about my ex. Like, they don't want to hear about my exes like that. They don't want to hear how, like, do you know what I mean? How I felt, and they don't care.
Like, what happened? She did ask. He was just sharing.
Like, but maybe he shared too much.
I think for her, definitely.
For her,
put him in pussy category after that. Like, he to get out properly since. So I wonder how he does navigate to, and people are saying Hannah is very horny. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see how that's the Gollum, not Gollum.
Oh yeah.
The Dobby looking, the Dobby looking like how that develops in their couple because I'm not sure. And see how it goes. Who else is of note? Alex and
Was a
the
black guy.
Yeah, the black guy, Alex.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I watched him and his girl see her best friend and his mum, and they seem to be in a better space. They're working it out. They're still a little volatile, but I don't know. They seem to be working on their communication. Again,
Wow.
boring.
I saw one clip. I didn't finish it.
A horrible individual. He is, but she fancies the pants off of this dude.
Really?
So,
that's the best way to get, isn't it? Sorry, is that rude?
It is, like you just know the guys that she has always lusted after, and they have been exes, and they probably haven't like kind of treated her the best, or she's been able to get them. And the fact that she has an Alex, she's just riding that. Like, but yes, you can tell he's abusive.
Oh God. Did you so I saw a clip where he was saying someone's food was horrible and she was like, that's rude. And he was kind of like, well,
that's Lacey and Nate. Oh God. Okay. So that scene is crazy. For one, I think his name's Nathan. Nathan is a vegetarian. Lacey and her family eat meat. Right. Lacey's mum is coming round to cook for them, and she brings with her chicken, and she's making chicken fajitas. She has nothing for the vegetarian,
and she knows he's a vegetarian.
Yes. So literally, when she's like, she comes in. This is what I'm making. I'm making chicken fajitas, and then Lacey says to her mum, like, "Oh, but what about Nathan?" She's like, "What?" She's like, he's a vegetarian. And she keeps on saying, oh, you're a vegan. It's like, I'm a vegetarian. Yeah, so the vegans, like, it's like you're ignoring him totally. Then she tries to get him to cut the chicken. She's like, what you can do is you can cut the chicken. He's like, I can't cut chicken. Like, I don't really touch meat. Like, I feel weird. Why can't you touch meat? I'm a vegetarian. What? So you can't even cut the chicken? So what are you going to do? Just the vegetables?
Is she an imbecile? What's wrong with her?
I'm at a loss as to what was going on with her mum. Like, maybe simple. Maybe I don't know why the penny wasn't dropping. So already, if I'm Nathan, I'm offended. You've brought me no food, and I must just sit here and help you out and get grilled by you asking crazy questions. Lacey's already told her, like, he's not very good under pressure. So you're not going to get like full blown sentences out of him. Like, he's going to respond to you, can communicate, but this is a hard situation for him. Yeah. And she's willing. I want more from you. Like, how much do you like her? All you're saying is, yeah, I do. Like, you're not telling me anything, and just going at him. That's how it starts off. The mum's going wild. So then they sit down to eat. Nathan is sitting there with nothing because nothing has been cooked for him. And as they're talking, it's just a little joke that he has. Like, he's literally like, oh, you can take that with you when you're going. And then he steps it up because it's Nathan, and he trips over. And then he's like, yeah, because it looks like shit. It's something that I would put at the bottom of the bin. But he literally is bantering and can't stop himself from fulfilling the joke. It's like he couldn't stop. Like, you're falling. You're like, no.
What's it supposed to be?
He literally couldn't stop himself. It kept on coming out.
No, that's diabolical.
It was stupid. It was the height of folly. But the way the sister and the mum reacted was literally like he has slapped both of them around their faces. Like, the sister's face was like, why are you saying this? Like, this is so rude. Say sorry. And the mum's like, I feel really bad. And Nathan's there getting redder, being like, I'm sorry. It's just banter. It's how me and Lacey talk. Lacey's like, I told you not to banter with them. Like, you can't do that with these guys. And he's there just like, oh, sorry. Then he has to go for a walk. They send him out. Why does the mum cry, Sade?
She was sorry. Sorry.
She started crying. She's I'm so upset by that. I'm so upset. And she cried. I'm literally watching these people like this cannot be real, and it is real because I don't think they're acting. Like this is why you cried, because he said you can take this meal away with you. Like,
no, she cried because she said that you put it at the bottom of the bin. That's why she cried.
why are you crying? Why are you crying over this? Like, you're a grown woman. But anyway, Sophie cried.
Because she realised this little thingy. They seem as bad at each other. They seem like they need to go do their GCSEs again. That's the energy I'm getting.
I was watching her with my mouth open, like, what is going on here? And then also, I think the mum is the one that is mixed. I think the mum's mixed race. I think I was like, it's all wild. It was a wild scene. He comes back in, he apologizes. She doesn't really kind of accept it, but then she does. Then when they're leaving, he bought them the deadest bunch of flowers. They're so shit, like literally corner shop flowers. And then she banters back, I guess, and is like, I should hit you with the flowers. I was just hoping that Nathan didn't say anything to make her cry again, and he didn't. It was like, oh, I'm sorry again. And then they left. But it was a wild scene. The worst kind of parent interaction, I think, ever. I was on edge. Like, Lacey never needed to involve her mum and sister in filming in any way, shape, or form. You know them. You know that they're not going to come across good on TV. Like, you know that they are simple estate folk. They don't need to go on TV. It was very bad.
Yeah,
Sonia said very dumb people.
They need to go back. When you don't know that vegans and vegetarians are two different things, and like, do you know what I mean? And not having any food for someone who's a vegetarian is wild anyway. But like,
I think she thought he could eat chicken. I think she thought that was going to be but to tell him, like, yeah, you can cut up the chicken after he's literally just said, I'm a vegetarian. Yeah, because how the vegans are, I'm a vegetarian. Cut chicken. It was like, what's going on here?
You're not clicking, mate.
No. I mean, Nathan, that is true, Sonia. Nathan is also very slow.
Okay.
They are wild, but as a couple, they seem to be getting on fine. Like, match, they're getting on fine. So they will probably ride this out. There was a new couple that also got married, but I literally was half watching. So I will carry on. It is a bit juicy. It is actually getting better, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. I need to see.
I was thinking, hop on. If you want to hop on now, like, it's actually okay. It's watchable.
Yeah, I will watch. I will finish watching the episode that I stuck, because it's on YouTube now. I find it there. The only thing is, it's so annoying because they're not putting the episode numbers on the title. It's very, very annoying. If anyone from Channel 4 or E4 or whatever is watching For Reality, put the freaking episode numbers. It doesn't make any sense.
That is basic. Because of how YouTube works, it's not going to be serving it up to people in chronological order. You're going to get any episode anywhere being on your timeline, so you have to. Oh, wild!
Yeah.
Okay. But Channel 4, that's another one. Actually, they've got a whole new channel for stories, and it's just full of old stuff. Like, I don't understand what Channel 4 on YouTube are doing. I think I may write them a letter of a rant.
Not a letter. Distance.
Listen.
Oh, Daily Motion. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Look into that.
Has them an hour after airing. Okay. But it is on YouTube anyway, so we could all be watching it together.
Mm.
Hella Carl said, I just watched Queenie reviewing it. So you get your catch up.
Oh, mate, that's crazy. Yeah, so I might, yeah, if I should have time this week actually to
jump
to
on.
catch up. Yeah, kind of thing. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna finish that episode from when Rochelle and Orson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Orson.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't
When
like his friend either. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't. I wasn't keen on his friend. He he wasn't giving me a good impression.
I do get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, because also the friend could have backed it in a way to be like, no, this is what his job is. You know, if you see your friend struggling to get their words out, and then you're just like, look, I can articulate it better than they can. So then you just jump in with, this is how it goes. La, 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 la. His friend didn't do that either. All his friend was like, if they were attacking him.
Exactly. I was just like, bro, what is this really? He just reminded me of like certain raves. I've seen that kind of guy in like raves that I don't want to be at. You know, like you go to a rave and just like, what the fuck am I here? It's always full of those kind of guys. Like
said, Orson is a waste of height.
Bye, Min. Min says she has to go, or he has to go, or they have to go. Bye. Bye. See you later.
Yeah, Mass is a one. I've fallen totally off on Big Brother. Don't know what's happening.
Really? That's surprising.
I know.
I saw Days has gone.
Oh, and then she go?
Yeah, she's gone. And then someone's called Baked Potato. Like, is that their actual name?
They lost a challenge or something, and so Big Brother renamed them, and that was what they're called. I actually now cannot remember what their actual name is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Baked Potato is in there. I was
like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is stupidity. But yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, her name is Rosie.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know. It just, none of the people in there have grabbed me to watch consistently at 9. I
yeah, I saw like Ali gets a lot of airplay. She's in a lot of the clips, but like I don't know if I like her or not. I think she's a bit
one.
She's okay. Yeah. She's criminal psychologist, isn't it? Or is that what you said? Yeah, I think. I don't know. She just seems annoying. Like everything seems really deep with her. It's just like, is it this deep? or do you know what I mean? Or you're just using a lot of words. I just don't know to justify your nonsense. I don't know. She's not warming to me. I thought that you know how, I don't know how to explain it, but she was having a conversation with Days when Days was in a bath, and she was talking about you know, how, you know, the difficulties of being a black woman, a visible black woman, and that sort of thing. She's talking about that. And Ali had the right language, right? So it seemed like a decent conversation. But how Ali talks to Khalid, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I'm just like, is Khalid an asshole, or is Ali just white woman in? I don't know. I can't work it out. Or it might be a bit of both. It might be a bit of both. But she don't like that guy. She don't like him at all.
So he's, because I always hear his name. His name comes up a lot. Yeah. So I wonder what it is. If it's just
I think it's how, so like basically one of the guys was joking. It seemed like, and mind you, I only watched a clip. It seemed like he was joking, but he was talking about, it's been ages. This is the longest time he's gone without sex, and that he potentially has been relieving himself in the showers. And Ali got into a tizzy and basically was saying like, don't talk about that. You can't say things like that because, you know, some of us have got jobs to protect and stuff like that. And I was just thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? Did you say it? You didn't say anything. So what are you talking about? What are you actually saying?
You don't have to respond to his comments. You can walk away. Like, that's his mouth.
That's I mean, mind you, it is disgusting. Yeah, it is disgusting what he's saying, but like you don't have to involve yourself in that conversation at all. And who are you to police what he says anyway? Not that I want to hear it, but at the same time, like, who are you? This seems like white women in like premium. That's what this means.
Like he can talk about what the hell he wants, and you can jog on. It's just that simple. Yvonne says Ali is a new lesbian, and her partner is black. And from the bits that I've seen of her, it all makes sense. Actually, the journey that she is on personally herself. So it's like, okay.
Oh, okay. So you can thingy with the women, especially the black women. There's literally the scenes I've just described.
Yeah.
Kind of
And you hate the men. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it all makes sense. It makes sense why she's irritated with those young ones. It's like, okay. Cool. Okay. Ali is that girl.
Yeah, it's confusing. Yeah, but that was the last one. And then the two, so baked potato and some guy, they like each other and they were having an awkward kiss. Like, it's just like, but it was so awkward. And like, when it was getting awkward, he says Boris Johnson. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why would you say that? But like, anyway, they kiss.
Oh, no, not that awful conservative guy, the one with the like kind of long curly-ish hair.
Longish hair. Yeah. And then someone else has voted for UKIP, like, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I was just thinking, no, I could actually never do this now. I couldn't, because I wouldn't be able to contain myself. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, fast forwarded that bit. It was icky. Lord Farquaad. Yeah, that is exactly his vibe. Oh. So that's a shame. So is the Somalian girl still there?
Oh, I believe so. To be fair, I haven't watched it. I'm watching clips.
Okay. Guys, there we go.
Damn, he said I was in a team meeting, but Big Brother is a bit mad.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, Hannah. How many Hannahs are there? Jesus, there's so many.
Yes. Okay, so Hannah is still in there.
Okay, cool.
Potomac. This season.
Give it a go. Give it another go. When does it start? Is it started?
It started. Yeah.
It started. Okay, I got to get my subscription back. I got rid of it.
Guys, are any of you watching Real Housewives of Potomac? Is it worth us picking this back up? You know,
what episode is it? Let me go on my Amazon.
Maybe it's on 4 now.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Last year, what did we even manage to get to?
3? I was angry watching it last year. It was very annoying.
We didn't manage to get far, but you know, a few people have gone. Robin's gone. The new black, what was her name? Necka. She didn't make it to another season. So
yeah, okay. Maybe I'll watch that today. Maybe I'll watch it on speed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And stuff. Okay. Cool. Potomac is on and Karen got done for a DUI. Yeah, I'm hearing this. Karen's like the big boss lady. She's like the mother of the group, really. Yeah. TV trash TV best I love. What about Real Housewives of Atlanta? I haven't watched that. Okay, maybe we should get on that.
Oh,
we have time.
Is that started? I didn't even know it was on. Is it on? That skipped me.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch this one to see what happened, because there was so much about the filming, and Kenya got dashed out of filming because she did some kind of revenge porn on somebody. So I actually did want to watch this season to see what goes on.
Allegedly, but yeah.
Yeah, allegedly, yes.
Oh my god. Okay, guys, I think that is enough for today. We will be back again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Hope you have an amazing Monday afternoon. Book that like button, replay gang, leave your comments as always, kind of thing. Subscribe to our channel, join our membership for $1.99. Also, And we will see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.
Bye.